What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video back here on Madden 23. And today you guys have voted for me to rebuild the Chicago Bears, so let's go ahead and do the Chicago Bears rebuild here on Madden 23. Before we get to today's video, make sure you guys drop a like in this one, subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. We're getting closer and closer to regular season football. All the preseason cuts are kind of happening now, so if you see anybody on the roster that's not supposed to be here, Madden has not put out their updated roster yet, so don't pay attention too much to that. But taking a look at the Chicago Bears roster, and like I said, I haven't been keeping up with the cuts for the Chicago Bears, so I'm not sure if there's someone that's been cut that's not supposed to be here, but regardless, this is kind of what we're looking like right now. Justin Fields, of course, is the quarterback of this team. You have David Montgomery, Darnell Mooney, Riley Reef, I believe. You got Cody Whitehair, Tevin Jenkins, I believe, or Telvin Jenkins, Cole Kmet, Byron Pringle, N'Keal Harry they got from the Patriots. And on the defensive side of the ball, you have Roquan Smith, Eddie Jackson, Jalen Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, who's normal dev. So basically, we have quite a bit of work to do, as you can see. So I'm going to start Travis Gibson over Muhammad. Isn't Gibson listed at left end? That's what I thought. So I'm going to start Gibson since he started development. Try to develop him as much as possible. And then as far as Roquan Smith is concerned, I thought he was a middle linebacker. For some reason, Madden has him listed at right outside. So sure, I guess. I don't know. Do I move him to middle linebacker? I feel like he is more of a middle linebacker than he is an outside linebacker. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I'm going to move him there. And then we are going to basically simulate this season. We're going to be bad, which is kind of what we could assume. Now, Roquan Smith was holding out at first, but he has since kind of ended that. So I'm not really sure what the future is with Roquan Smith and the Chicago Bears. He is playing on the last year of his rookie contract. Hopefully they end up extending him. We also have Kyler Gordon. So definitely some young pieces on the squad, but also some pieces I'm looking to get rid of for sure and maybe trade away. Maybe we trade away Eddie Jackson. Maybe we trade Cody Whitehair. There's a lot of different options, but we're going to simulate season number 1. We're going to see how this team does. We're going to probably be pretty bad, but that's okay because we can be a high draft pick. But I do want to see Justin Fields succeed this year. So we're going to play the best offense. That'd be great. So West Coast zone run. If that's an 85% scheme fit and Justin Fields can do a great job in it, then sure. So we're going to simulate this season. We're going to see how this season goes. And hopefully we're a very bad team. We have a high draft pick and we can maybe look to collect more draft picks in the offseason and get younger, get better, and slowly build the Chicago Bears team up back to glory. So as we know, we went 4-13 to end off the season. We knew we were going to be bad, but this might give us the opportunity to draft Will Anderson, which I have not been able to do yet. So that might give us a high draft pick. And I'm not going to be drafting a quarterback because I believe in Justin Fields. Maybe he didn't do that great this year, but I still want to go with him going forward. Offense 31st in the NFL. Both sides of the ball were bad. Fields 28-17 in second year, so not too shabby. He is our QB of the future, of course, so we definitely want to keep him around. Montgomery, 9 touchdowns, 1,000 yards, not too bad. Darnell Mooney, 900 yards. He had 500 from Velus Jones, which I forgot about him as well. N'Keal Harry with 200 yards, and then he had Byron Pringle with 800 yards. Defensively, on the other hand, sacks-wise, we had 10.5 from Travis Gibson, so putting him as a starter, he actually did a decent job, so I love to see that. For the most part, we got a lot of work to do, obviously, as we know. This team is bad. And honestly, I'm going to be looking to collect even more draft picks in the offseason because I really do want to have as many draft picks as possible to build this team back up. We have 19 players ready to negotiate their contracts. We have $142 million in cap space, so a lot of things we can do here. So Roquan Smith, as I knew, was going to be a free agent. David Montgomery, also a free agent. Tavon Young, Pringle. So I'm looking at, I guess, N'Keal Harry could be somebody to bring back if we want to. Joe Thomas went up to start development. Matthew Adams went up to start development. But for the most part, I think the two I need to worry about the most, of course, is going to be Roquan Smith and David Montgomery. So both 26 years old, both have the opportunity to either let them go or trade them. Honestly, I feel like if I was gonna trade them, I should have done it already. So I am going to just try to get Roquan Smith back and try to get David Montgomery back. So hopefully we're able to get him back. And he is back. Roquan Smith does sign with Chicago, and I know he wants to be here as well. And that way we don't have to worry about the running back position going forward. I'm going to give Dave Montgomery a contract. So both those two are re-signed, which is fantastic. Now, the other thing I want to take a look at is the idea of potentially trading a couple of people here. So I know there's one guy I definitely want to trade away, and that is Robert Quinn. I want to trade away Robert Quinn. He is 33 years old. I feel like I guess I can't trade him right now. So next week, we're going to try to trade away Robert Quinn. That is going to be the game plan. But we were able to retain Montgomery and Roquan Smith, which is important. So, and then Eddie Jackson's going down and overall like crazy as well. So we got a big free agency period, some trades that maybe we make, and maybe the idea of signing a few guys as well. But this definitely should be a very interesting offseason. So let's try again on Robert Quinn. We're going to throw him in the trade finder that Madden has put in for us, which is fantastic. Is Eddie Jackson? He's an 8-3 overall. Might even look to trade Eddie Jackson, honestly. We really could do that. So a lot of different options, but I need to trade Robert Quinn to start things off. So Robert Quinn, let's see what offers I get for Robert Quinn. So we got Carter. We have a 5th round pick. We have Zach Pascal. We have Jonnu Smith. We have Abraham Lucas. We have a 4th round pick. So I guess I would be okay with getting a 4th round pick for Robert Quinn. We get Abraham Lucas. The Seattle Seahawks want Robert Quinn, sure. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then the next guy, like I said, I think I am going to trade Eddie Jackson away. He's 29 years old. I mean, there should be some interest with him. So let's see what we can get. So BJ Hill, yeah, Hines. I want draft picks though. So if I'm not getting good draft pick offers, I might have to go make this trade on my own. So yeah, trade finder not really giving me anything I like. So maybe when you're trying to make like a trade that gives you good assets, maybe you shouldn't really be using that. So like the Chiefs, for on the other hand, they don't have cap space for this trade. What about the Chargers? Don't have cap space either. And then the Colts, actually, well, the Commanders, they don't have cap space. Cowboys don't have cap space. Eagles are always one of those teams that are interested in guys like this, the Falcons. So I would be fine with trading Eddie Jackson to the Eagles. If you give me, would they give me 18 and 40 for Eddie Jackson, or is that too wishful thinking? That's too wishful thinking. I kind of figured. Okay, what about a 3rd? A 2nd and a 3rd for Eddie Jackson. Let's say it's a done deal. No. Okay, I'll even throw you a 4th next year. How about that? What about this? You accept this? They almost do. And I'll give you a 4th in this draft as well. So a 4th, a late 4th in this draft. And they agree. So we get a 2nd and a 3rd for Eddie Jackson. We are trading 2 4ths in order to make this happen. But Eddie Jackson is out the door. And now we can go sign some free agents. And we got some more draft picks to work with. I'm also trading away Cody Whitehair over to the Bengals. They could use some more offensive line help. So we get a 3rd and a 4th for Cody Whitehair. More than happy with that. So like I said, I'm just selling some young or some old veteran pieces on this team as we go full on rebuild mode and collect some draft assets to get some younger players. So obviously this team needs some help for the most part, but I think I'm done making trades. Kyler Gordon went up to star development, which is great. And Jaquan Brisker, only normal dev. Hopefully he can get star development soon. But let's go sign some free agents now that we got Cody Whitehair out of here. So let me go ahead and negotiate with some guys, see what young players we can bring in. I'm not going to go too crazy here. I want to mostly build through the draft with this team, but if we can find some guys maybe that makes sense here, we'll sign up for it and we'll grab some guys and bring them in. So I think I'm going to only offer on 3 players here in free agency, that being McCole Hardman to get Justin Fields another weapon, Taylor Rapp, and of course Greedy Williams. So if we can get all of them, that'd be fantastic to have them all on the team. And we got McCole Hardman and Taylor Rapp still considering other offers, and we do not get them still. Okay, well, we're still their best offer right now. Greedy Williams to sign. Taylor Rapp and McCole Hardman barely have a market, and we got Taylor Rapp. McCole Hardman still does not have a market, so he might end up signing on this last day, potentially. Oh, I guess I can't go through another evaluation offer. Okay, so I guess we have to simulate to next week for McCole Hardman and see if he does accept it. He had no other offers, which is good for us, but we got Taylor Rapp and Greedy Williams to add to the secondary because we just traded away Eddie Jackson, so Taylor Rapp's going to kind of fill that role. And then did I get McCole Hardman? I don't think I did, unless if he's just not signed yet. I did not get him, at least not yet, or he might have signed somewhere else. So let's see if that is the case. Let's see if we got him or if he's gone. If he's gone, that sucks. He's still here. Okay, so I guess got to up my offer a little bit on McCole Hardman, which I'm okay with because I want to get Justin Fields a downfield weapon. Having him and so let's see if he accepts that now. And he does accept. So we get basically all 3 free agents we were going after with McCole Hardman, Taylor Rapp, and Greedy Williams. So feeling good about that. Now we can head to draft night because those are the only free agents I'm going to sign. So heading to the draft, which is going to be a very big one. We need to make sure we strike on all of our draft picks, add young talent. But I'm really happy with how this offseason has gone and where the direction is going forward. So let's see what our draft pick situation totally is. That way we kind of know what we're working with. I don't even know if we have the #1 overall pick. I wasn't paying attention. We have the 4th overall pick, so I'm not sure I'm going to get lucky enough to have. We have 3 3rd-round picks, which is great. 2 4th-round picks, so definitely some draft capital to work with. So let's jump into this draft. Let's hope Will Anderson falls to me at 4. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. But let's see what we got as far as what positions we actually need. So we got McCole Hardman, we got Darnell Mooney, we have KJ Osborne, which I don't even know how he ended up on this team, but he is here. I'm pretty sure he's on the Vikings real life. We got Velus Jones, you have David Montgomery, Herbert. So offensive line could definitely use some work. I like Cole Kmet. So offensive line is the only thing I'm really focused on for the offense. Maybe another wide receiver wouldn't hurt, but defensively, Our secondary is actually not too bad. I think we could definitely use some upfront help and linebacker help. So I think that's where we need to kind of be focused on. We needed some upfront help, linebacker help for the most part. That's kind of our biggest weakness right now. So hopefully get Will Anderson to fall to us number 4. That'd be fantastic. Let's see if we get lucky enough to have that happen. So we got Seattle. Let's see what Brian Breesy goes, or however you say his name, goes number 3. So let's see what we got on the board, as we do not have, I do not think we have Will Anderson still on the board. So unfortunate. I'm not going to be drafting CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. Miles Murphy is here, and I said we needed some upfront help, so I think that is the pick that makes the most sense. So Miles Murphy out of Clemson, top 5 projection. I'm going to be taking him with my 4th overall pick, adding him opposite of Travis Gibson. So that is going to be immediate help that we needed at up front on the defensive line. So next to pick number 4 in round 2, Jordan Battle goes right before I was about to select. We have Josh Downs. So again, we do need another wide receiver, but I see Henry out of Alabama here. We definitely could use another linebacker to pair alongside Roquan Smith. We got 80% completion scouting on him. He's got D to F zone coverage, A tackle, B block, shooting, B pursuit. So his coverage isn't the greatest, but if he is hidden development, I will take it, and he is hidden development. So we get Henry, add him to this Bears defense. Happy with that as well. So next, 2nd round pick, and then we'll go to our 3rd round pick. So far, so good. 2 good selections. We got Malachi Moore, which I do like, but I'm not really worried about my cornerback position. We got Luke here on the board, which I might even take him because we definitely could use some offensive line help, and got quite a bit of offensive line options here. So let's take an O lineman. We got A impact block, C run block, C F. So Luke looks solid, and I'm going to take Luke here. He has normal development. That's so unfortunate. Wanted to keep my hidden development train going, but that's okay. He should still be a good option. You know, we don't really have very great of options right now. So Aaron Frost goes right before I was about to select. We have Jermaine Burton, Noah Daniels, Raheem Jarrett. So definitely still some good options as far as maybe drafting a wide receiver. We kind of said we could do that. You have Jervin Dexter and Zach Pickens, and then got LJ or TJ Bass. So what do we got here? A awareness, A pass block, B to D run block, B D impact blocking. He actually looks really solid. I'm going to take TJ Bass here. That is a hidden development offensive lineman. We are happy with that. And then hopefully we have Jervin Dexter fall to me at pick 8, and I'll be taking him here. So, and then maybe if he's at 11 and Jervin Dexter is still here. So I'm going to take Jervin Dexter here. A power move, C tackle. We definitely need some more defensive tackle options. He is hidden development. So I'm feeling good about how this draft is going so far. I've only grabbed 1 normal development player. So feeling good. And now we can go to round 3, pick 11. And then we have an early 4th round pick I'll go ahead and select with as well. So do I take Raheem Jarrett? Or yeah, I think I could take Raheem Jarrett, or take Tyler Steen, or we could take Jason Kirkland. A lot of different options. Let's see. Do I want to just kind of have a bunch of rookie offensive linemen to protect Justin Fields, or do I want to take a wide receiver? Honestly, I think we definitely need offensive linemen more than we need to take a wide receiver. So Tyler Steen looks amazing. Give me Tyler Steen. He's hidden development. Definitely love that selection. So we've grabbed 3 different offensive linemen in this draft. So our offensive line should have a lot of help. And then for the 4th round pick, I'm going to be taking probably, we got Marvin Mims, we got Dante Demas, we got a free safety in Christopher Smith. So I'm going to be taking probably, or you got Jack Campbell, pass coverage, scheme fit. So a lot of different options, but honestly might take a wide receiver here. We have Dante here, deep route, B, C. He looks solid. So we'll maybe take him. He actually doesn't look too bad. And then as far as Marvin Mims is concerned, out of Oklahoma, he is listed as a slot wide receiver. I'll take Marvin Mims here. He's normal development, but that is going to be my draft. So I'm feeling overall really good about how that draft just went. I think we should definitely have a promising future with the amount of players we got. So we should be excited. So this is what the brand new offensive line looks like. Brand new offense looks like. Marvin Mims is actually a 74 overall. So not too bad that we got him in the draft. And on the defensive side of the ball, we have Henry, Roquan Smith. Our linebacker spot definitely needs some help still, but honestly feeling pretty good about how that first offseason went. I think I want to start Miles Murphy right away as well over Muhammad. So if I have to move Miles Murphy to right end, I'm going to do it. And actually he is right end. So I'm just not sure why he's on this side. So I'm going to fix that. We're going to simulate this season though. I obviously don't expect to be like good or anything like that, but as long as we have some progression and maybe we do better than 4-11, I'll be, or 4 and 13, do better than that, I'll feel pretty good. So at the end of the season, we get one more win than we did last year. So it's not totally improvement I was looking for, but it is improvement. So I guess we'll take it. Offense was 27th in the NFL. Defensively was 19. So the defense got a little bit better. Justin Fields has still been pretty solid. He's up to an 80 overall. Hopefully, eventually, he'll have a really good year for us. Montgomery receiving, McCole Hardman 800. So Marvin Mims looks like he had a really good year, which is great. And then defensively, did our rookie Miles Murphy get like a bunch of sacks? No, but DJ Wanham got 10 sacks. And I feel like I know Wanham, or I feel MMG always says Wanham, but I'm not sure if that's why he says it. No, I think he says it because of Jonnu Smith. But Jervin Dexter, 4.5 sacks. But let's go straight to this offseason again, because we got some more work to be done, honestly. So let's get into the offseason. Let's go to the resigning stage, and we have some cap space, so we can maybe have another good free agency, and we can kind of see where our player traits are at as well. So starting off with the negotiation stage, we have Darnell Mooney and Jalen Johnson, who are both not very interested in resigning with me. Travis Gibbs is a free agent as well. So definitely got some uphill battles here, and it's going to suck. We might end up losing Jalen Johnson, and, well, we'll see. We'll see if we have any chance of getting them back. So I feel like I'm going to have to overpay for both of them, and Jalen Johnson's not going to come back. So that is going to be an unfortunate battle. I definitely want Darnell Mooney back as well. Do I go team-friendly? Like, or no, I don't want to go team-friendly. I want to go neutral, and I'm going to offer even more money. So I don't know if this gives me Darnell Mooney or not. He is back, so we get Darnell Mooney. So we do lose Jalen Johnson, at least for now. Franchise tag would have cost us $25 million. I'm not willing to do that. Cole Kmet, another guy I still want to bring back and keep him as my tight end going forward. He is back, so that's a good start. And then Travis Gibson, I mean, he's done a great job here, so I'm going to go ahead and give him an offer as well. He is back. And then I guess the other one was Wanham, which he just had a good year for us, but I don't think I'm going to resign him. And then I'm going to try to get Jalen Johnson back in free agency to keep him on my corners. But we're going to go to next week, and then we can look at our development traits, see if anybody's like superstar development or anything like that, see if anybody's gone up, which would be great if they did. As far as the offensive line is concerned, we got a couple star development offensive linemen. I think we could definitely use some interior offensive linemen. I don't know if I want to believe in Luke going forward. Darnell Mooney is back, Marvin Mims. So I like Marvin Mims. So honestly, I don't think I'll be doing anything on the offense, unless if it's getting a guard or a center. Defensively, on the other hand, we got Henry, who went up to star development, which is great. And then we got Dexter and Miles Murphy, who are superstar development, which is fantastic. And then Jaquan Brisker has not moved. And as long as we are able to get Jalen Johnson back, I'm going to be happy with that. But linebackers definitely need some help in defensive tackle. But we have cap space, so we should be able to upgrade a lot of things. So let's go first start off with getting Jalen Johnson back. That is my number one priority right now, is getting my man back. And we're going to try to do that. So cornerback, he has no interest in signing with me. He has offers already. Trayvon Diggs has interest in coming to Chicago. Do I go for Trayvon Diggs instead and just say Jalen Johnson, whatever? I don't know. Or do I get them both? I mean, I have the cap space to get them both. So you know what? We're going to offer Jalen Johnson an offer, and we're going to try to get Trayvon Diggs as well. Why not? He is interested, and we have cap space. So I'm going to go for Trayvon Diggs and Jalen Johnson to start off my cornerback, or to start off my search. Okay, next we got Nick Bosa, who has interest, but I don't need Nick Bosa. Tristan Wirfs. I got Justin Herbert, Sean Gary. If I needed him in this scheme, I'd grab him. Cam Akers, Marquise Brown, Chris Lindstrom. We definitely need another guard, so I had an 88 overall price tag. I'm going to give Chris Lindstrom an offer, so we'll try to get him as well. So far, I like those offers. John Johnson. I mean, we definitely need a strong safety if we don't believe in what we have right now. We need another defensive tackle. I get Ed Oliver all the time, so I'm going to go over Derek Brown instead. Another guy would have very heavy interest in. So we could definitely transform this roster in one offseason. Like this, there's a lot of good players here. We definitely need another linebacker as well on top of that. So a lot of things we kind of need. But let's see, what centers do we have? Because that is one thing we definitely need. We have not that great of centers, so maybe I don't even worry about center. Do we have one more? I think we can offer one more player. So I think linebacker is the next thing we need to offer on. So Rashawn Gary, we got Bobby Wagner, Jordan Brooks, Joey, and then Jordan Hicks. What about right outside? We got Shaq Thompson, Josh Uke. I don't know how to say his name. I think that's how you say it. Right outside linebacker, 25 years old. Not sure he'd be the best scheme fit though, unfortunately. So what is his player card? Does he even, his coverage isn't that great. So I'm not sure I should put him here. Shaq Thompson, I'm pretty sure he's not that. He's actually not too bad at covering. You know what? Shaq Thompson's going to be the other guy I go for. He is 30 years old, but there might not be a better option. So I'm gonna go for Shaq Thompson as well. So let's see what our odds of getting all these guys are. So targeted, let's see. We have Trayvon Diggs, number 1 offer on. Number 1 offer on Lindstrom. Number 1 offer, not number 1 offer on Jalen Johnson. Number 1 offer, no. Shaq Thompson, number 1 offer. Okay. So Derrick Brown, I want to put myself in the conversation of number 1 offer on Derrick Brown. I do. I want him very bad. He's a superstar development defensive tackle. Add him next to what we have right now. That'd be just golden. So Derrick Brown, number 1 offer on. Shaq Thompson, number 1 offer. Jalen Johnson, we are now the number 1 offer, but I'll even improve it even more and try to make that my number 1 offer as well. So Trayvon Diggs, we're good on. Lindstrom, we're good on. Jalen Johnson, we're not good on. And then Shaq Thompson. So it keeps changing. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get them. So Jalen Johnson, I go player friendly here and try to get him here. Come on. Jalen Johnson, I know you want to come back to Chicago. So keeps going back and forth. I'm so, like, I hate how this changes back and forth. Okay. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get all of these guys for some reason. Lindstrom, I definitely want really badly as well. So I'm going to offer even more on him. So let's try to get as much as we can here. So Trayvon Diggs, Lindstrom, Jalen Johnson. So we're number 1 offer on everybody but Trayvon Diggs right now. So I'm going to offer even more on Trayvon Diggs. And once I do this, this will probably change on someone else. We'll have to have... All right, so Trayvon Diggs did not change. And then, yeah, so everything changed, man. Wow. All right. You know what? We're going to evaluation offer stage, and we get Jalen Johnson and Shaq Thompson. So we missed out on literally everybody, but we got Shaq Thompson and Jalen Johnson. Wow, man. The fact that it changes that quickly is insane. So we didn't get Derrick Brown, which I really wanted. We got Jalen Johnson back. We got Shaq Thompson back. Or we got Shaq Thompson here. That's so unfortunate. Defensive tackle position. Is Ed Oliver still here? He is. If I missed out, you know what? I'm going for that Ed Oliver then. I mean, if I can't get Derrick Brown, I'm getting Ed Oliver. I get him a lot, but bro, he's the best defensive tackle by far available. So give me Ed Oliver all day. And then the other thing I was offering on was a guard, and I did not get it. So we got Pugh out here, Tyree Phillips, who started development, and then you got Chris Lindstrom. I missed out on Darrell Williams. So, okay. Center, I'm gonna offer Connor Williams a contract, and I'm gonna offer probably Phillips a contract just to give myself a star development guard to give Justin Fields the ultimate protection going forward. Man, the fact that we missed out on all those guys is so disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's go see if we got our offers number 1 on all these guys. We do, so if we get all of them, that'd be great. Phillips does not. Ed Oliver signs, and we get Connor Williams be our center. So Phillips is the only other guy I definitely want back, or I want here. And we're going to just give him a offer he cannot refuse. And that will be our left guard. Okay, so we get everybody we kind of were looking for. In a way, we did anyway. So taking a look at the roster as it sits currently, this is what we're looking like. So we actually still have money left. So offensive line is looking really good. Young, up and coming. You got Justin Fields, David Montgomery. Offensive line's got some more help. Connor Williams is here now. So I'm liking the offensive line a lot. It's much improved. Defensively, we got Roquan Smith, Shaq Thompson. Our strong safety position still needs work. Got Ed Oliver. Would have loved Derrick Brown there, but it's all good. And we got Jalen Johnson. Would have loved Trayvon Diggs as well. So a linebacker spot is still relatively weak if we don't want to rely on Henry. So I might go look for a right outside linebacker, to be honest with you, and then we should be golden. So we have 105 million in cap space. There's still anybody else that we're going to sign because we still have money. You got Nick Bosa here. I mean, you can grab Nick Bosa. Rashawn Gary, he's just... Can he cover? I don't even know. Can Rashawn Gary cover? If he can, maybe I go for him. His pass coverage is a 76 overall. He's more of a guy that goes after the quarterback. So I don't really want to put him in that position, but I don't know. I mean, he might be the best option, honestly. But I did say I needed a strong safety as well. What safeties we have? We have Cameron Curl. He's gone. Free safety. We have Malik Hooker. So not a ton of good options here. So you know what? Maybe it's time to... Ooh, Tristan Wirfs is still out here as well. I mean, I don't really need offensive line help anymore, though. Jeffrey Simmons still here. So a lot of good options still. Do I go for Rashawn Gary and put him as a guy that covers guys? I don't know if I like the idea of that. He's a 94 overall. You know what? I'm going to do it. This might be the worst idea in the world, but I'm going to go for Rashawn Gary. And I'm not sure how well it's going to go. But we're his number 1 offer by far. So hopefully we get Rashawn Gary. And we could trade for a strong safety or something like that. So we get Rashawn Gary here. Add him to the defense. I mean, him and Roquan Smith, that's a nice duo. Maybe we change the scheme as well. On top of that, he's more... I would say he's probably better fit to be in a 3-4 than a 4-3, honestly. But We still have someone offer, so let's see if we get him. And we do get, no, we do not get Rashawn Gary. Did he sign? Or no, he hasn't signed yet. How about now? Rashawn Gary does now sign. So Rashawn Gary does come to Chicago. And now we can trade for a strong safety and probably change the scheme. So I'm trading my second and my third and my fourth, or my fifth, yeah, my fourth next year for Jeremy Chin to bring him in to be my brand new strong safety. So we got our brand new strong safety here, feeling very, very good about that. And we actually have the 5th pick in the draft as well. So we're going to go into this draft whatever player we can get, but we got our new strong safety. I like Jaquan Brisker and all, but I can't really wait on him any longer. I'm ready to make the playoffs this next season. So it's been a successful offseason. So now to pick number 5 in this draft, and whatever is available, we decide to take. So if it's a linebacker, we take him, whatever it is. So we got Damon Payne, Donovan Jackson. We got defensive tackle. So we got 2 defensive tackles on the board. We got a wide receiver as well. So I'm looking at either left tackle or a wide receiver. Which one do I want to take? Because I feel like my defensive line is already good as it is. And especially we move the scheme, it's going to just be even crazier. Unless there's like a linebacker here, but nah. So Donovan Jackson, top 5 talent. I'm going to take Donovan Jackson here, and top 5 talent gives me a normal development player. Are you serious right now? Whatever. So that was our draft, but we're ready for this next year. We're ready for Justin Fields to push this team back into the postseason, hopefully anyway. So this is what the roster is going to look like going into season number 3. We got another Montgomery, I guess, another D Montgomery on the roster. We got Mecole Hardman, Marvin Mims, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet, Jenkins, Bass, Williams, Phillips. They want to start Jackson, who we got, and then Steen, I guess, is kind of sitting out. I don't know. Defensively, on the other hand, Roquan Smith, Rashawn Gary, Miles Murphy, Jervin Dexter, Ed Oliver, Gibson, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Greedy Williams, then Jeremy Chin, and Taylor Rapp. So we're running a 4-6 defense. I honestly don't know what to expect right now with how good this linebacker core is going to be. I feel like Gary and Roquan, or Gary might give up a ton of yards. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to see how it's going to go. So got the best of potential linebacker I could get in free agency. We're heading to the playoffs, and hopefully we're going to make it. So at the end of the season, we went 11-6, and it looks like we have made the playoffs and even got the bye because we didn't have a game in wildcard weekend. So 11-6 gets you the bye, which is kind of surprising in my opinion, but I will take it. We lost week 18 to the 49ers, which sucks, but hey, we have the bye still. So offense was 20th in the NFL, which isn't that promising. Defense must have been really good, right? Hopefully 21st. Both sides of the ball were not great. I'm not going to lie to you. So I don't really know what to expect. I don't know how we got the bye, but whatever. 38-8 from Justin Fields. He had a great year. So finally got the year I want out of Justin Fields. Montgomery, 1,400 yards receiving. Mecole Hardman, 900, 800. So solid all around there. Defensively, on the other hand, Rashawn Gary had 12 sacks, 7 from Ed Oliver, 6 from Dexter, 5.5 from Gibson, 3 from Roquan Smith, and 2 from Shaq Thompson, and 2 from Miles Murphy. Interceptions, we had 3 from Jeremy Chin, 2 from Shaq Thompson, and 2 from Taylor Rapp. So I feel like I just threw a lot of defenders together that maybe didn't fit very well, but hey, I guess it worked out. We got the bye. So to the divisional round we go. Let's see what we get to play. We get the Atlanta Falcons, who went 8-9. So I know records don't mean much in the playoffs, but let's go win. All right, here we go, man. Playoff game here in Chicago, going up against an 8-9 Atlanta Falcons squad. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Falcons in our first playoff game. 0-0. We're going to go up 7-0 to start the game. Defense is playing great so far. Offense is 14-0. Lead would be great. There we go. 14-0. Defense is shutting them out so far. They have not allowed a point in the second half, but my offense is not doing too much either. So I definitely need my offense to pick it up a little bit. Defense is doing everything they can. 21-3 so far. So far, so good. And then I think a score here. Yeah, I think that's going to give us the game. So 3-24, low scoring game, but we're headed to the NFC Championship after only being in the playoffs for 1 year. So I will take that. Let's go. It is NFC Championship time back here in Chicago, and this time we get the San Fran 49ers. So we just won our first playoff game against the Falcons, which they had Justin Herbert, by the way, which is kind of crazy. And Justin Fields only threw the ball like for 91 yards in that last game. So it looks like we ran the ball like crazy, which I'm okay with that. So let's come out here and do that same thing. Let's give the 49ers a taste of their own medicine. Just go run the football. They're up 3-0. We're going to need a touchdown here, and we do not get anything just yet. Okay, Fields, I need you to go score, please. There we go, 7-6. That's what I needed. Okay, go score again. 14-6, loving that. Interception, go score, 21-6. So far, so good. They're only allowing field goals, defenses, and we are literally just kind of coasting here. So fourth quarter time, hold on to the lead, 29-7. As long as no crazy comeback here, we should be good. And we have held on to the lead. And just like that, easy peasy, we're headed to the Super Bowl to play the Patriots, it looks like. So 31-16 win for the Patriots, and we beat the 49ers 27-16. So we are on to the Super Bowl easily. That was actually not too bad. All right, it is now time to come out and beat Mac Jones and the Patriots to win ourselves a Super Bowl trophy. The Patriots have enough Super Bowls. We need to get some of our own. I don't even know how many Super Bowl trophies the Bears have, honestly. But so far, so good. 10-0 lead. Looking good. Defense has just been phenomenal in these playoffs, man. We got like we got the old Bears defense. I don't remember what year that was. Like, was it the 85 Bears? I can't remember at this point. 20-0, but man, if we could shut out the Patriots in the Super Bowl 27-0, your boy doesn't even have to do anything. Your boy is coasting in the playoffs right now, 27-3. It's looking like we're going to hang on to the lead. They are going to score. You know what? For fun, to end off the video, we're going to come out here and we're going to score again. You know why? Because I'm just not... I haven't played once, which is usually you get some play. You know, I play because they need my help. But this time, the Bears have kind of taken care of everything for me. I haven't had to play one time, which is fantastic. It's a good feeling. Don't get me wrong. Mecole Hardman comes down with it, man. It's so freaking easy to just bullet pass to your like one-on-one receiver. And usually they're going to come down with it. So that was a touchdown to Mecole Hardman. Just adding insult to injury at this point. And boom, that's another that's another touchdown for us. Do I go for another one? Why not? Why not? Let's do the same exact play. Let's see if I get Mecole Hardman again. Like, the man's not that tall. Darnell Mooney's not even out here for some reason. Unless they're going to have the safety. Nope, safety is not going to be there. So you know what? We're just going to give Mecole Hardman a chance again. What? Bro. That is just so cheesy. I don't know why I'm able to do that, but all right, I'll take it. All right, I think, do we do it again? I'll do it again. I'll do it one more time. Third time's a charm. And this time we're actually close to the end zone. Okay, if this works again, then I don't know what, I don't know what to think. Okay, Mecole Hardman again. Come on. This time, okay. This time he had good position on that. 4 touchdowns for Justin Fields. I guess at this point, I'm just trying to give Justin Fields Super Bowl MVP. And then Mecole Hardman can maybe get it as well if he gets his 3rd touchdown here. Because I'm going to do it again. Mecole Hardman. Okay, this time I get picked off. That's fair. That's fair. I think I've won enough of those. So, Montgomery, just get him down. And all right, so no pick sixes. All right, we're going to end off the video then. Kyle Fuller picked off his former team, or if that's Kendall Fuller, I don't know. So, I'm not going to worry about playing again. But that is going to be the end of the video. We have won a Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears. That was probably the easiest Super Bowl I've gotten so far. Out of all the rebuilds I've done so far. I didn't have to play at all. Like, that was fantastic. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely leave a like if you did. But this is Crushables. Comment down the teams you guys want to see next. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.